Can't have it crooked. You know what I'm saying? All right. Just getting YouTube set up here, but and I think it's not centered, but okay. It's more like it. Okay. Zoom. I know. Zoom. Okay. Getting Facebook set up. Hello. Jay Watson is with me, watching with me. All right. Bright enough? You can see, you can hear. Let me see. Video interrupted. Yep, I know that happened. Yes, I can hear. Boom. Yeah, I think you answered that before I even asked it. Given our usual lag. Okay, so YouTube. Looks like someone's on there. If you want to let me know if you can hear me, that would be fantastic. Sorry for the mess. All right. So we're going to do the guard passing workout, and we're going to jump right into it. I started right at 11 because I was jamming. Okay. So we got, yeah, I'm going to do it this way. This is going. I'm going to assume we're good on Firefox. And great. Great, I'm all set. Let's do it. It's running in the okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna do a the workout today's gonna include a little more than the last one did. Was what we started with. Okay. So this one's gonna include just a little bit more than we did in the last video, because we're gonna do a little bit of I don't know if this is fundamental guard passing stuff, but recently in class we were working on the Lovato style passing. So we're going to do a couple things that we're going to add to the end, a few things from that passing system, because it's the one that's fresh for my students. Okay. So it's going to be the same format, which is interval training, which is going to be 60 seconds of description. Oh, you know what? We're going to do the longer one, 60 seconds of description and 2 minutes of practice, except for one of them. One of them I'm going to cut short, and that's the one where we're doing headstand movements, because there's really only so much of that you're going to, we're doing both sides, and there's only so much, top of the head possibly can take if it's newer to you. So I'm going to interrupt that one a little bit earlier. So Greg's saying, YouTube is good. Thank you, Greg. All right, sweet. Let's do it. I'm going to start with, this is going to be your sound. Always demo the sound. Okay. It's going to be that, but a little bit longer. And you can actually, let's do just the littlest warm up. And so let's just kind of like get moving in our extremities, ends of our extremities. Don't forget, do your fingers, do your hands, do your wrists. We're going to use our hands on the floor for certain things. I don't want it to be too much for your wrist. I'm in my, so we're doing a 30-day challenge for the PMA students. I'd invite anybody to join us, and that is asking people to pick anything. It could be take pictures, a certain number a day if you're working on your photography. Okay, do arm circles. It could be, mine is 50 push-ups. I'm trying to do 50 push-ups every day. And 3 days in, I've done 50 push-ups every day. The first day, that meant I woke up in bed the first night having forgotten my last set, and I did them right in bed, to my dog's major confusion. It's my story. It's my good story about my 50-day challenge so far. Yesterday, I did 2 sets of 25 instead of 3 sets of 17. I mean, I'd like by the end of the month that I could do 50 at a time. I think that's actually not a tall order. I think a lot of people do a 100 push-up challenge. I wanted to keep it doable so that I was actually doing it. So I'm just doing knee circles right now. Other way. I think YouTube can see this. YouTube can't see quite as high as Facebook can. All right, and then hip circles. First thing we do is actually going to be kind of involve being limber in your hips a little bit. So, I was playing drums with Rage Against the Machine right before I came in here. I got this electric kit. I can play along with songs. I'm just getting a little side bend. So that was a ton of fun. All right, let's do this. Stay standing, and let me kick us off. So 2, 1. That's what it actually sounds like beginning the round. All right, let's do this. Let's pretend we are standing. Opponent is on their back. Legs are up in the air. I'm holding onto the feet. Pant material or legs. Let's say pant material for right now. Okay, I dressed no gi, but we're gonna do a couple of things that are gi related. We're gonna fake one way. So let's all go the same way, right? I'm gonna fake left and then throw right, and I'm gonna move my body around. This is a toreador pass, which is bullfighter. This is that moment where you really see that bullfighter kind of situation. We're gonna do this fake left, throw right, and then I'm gonna put my knee on the belly and come to knee and belly, which there's no belly, so just hover like this, okay? You'll feel this as a little bit of a leg workout, okay? So I'm gonna fake left, go right, step around, and technically the second one, I didn't mention this last time, technically the second one is a throw. So we're faking out the throw, knee on belly. We're gonna have to do a lot more than this just to consolidate the position, but this is the move. Let's do it together for 90 seconds. Is that right? No, it's not right. Let's do this. I'm gonna, whoops. You go ahead. I'm just gonna get our timer set. Ignore the next couple beeps that you hear. Okay, we're in practice now for 2 minutes. So you're faking one way, fake left, go right. Fake left, go right, step in front. I'm gonna give you the side angle so you can see that I am progressing forward as I move. Okay, left, right. Okay. Left, right. There can be like a bit of a head shoulder fake, right? When you do this. We're gonna get a couple minutes on this one. No reason not to just go one. Each one taking like 2 seconds. 2, right? I'll tell you when we get to a minute, and then we're gonna start faking the other side first, and I'll pause and I'll let us get through our wonkiness on the new side. All right, so this is actually a throw. Fake left, throw right. This is not the only way to do a toreador. In fact, it's not even the best way, but it's a good movement exercise. Best way would be to control and back step. But we got another back step exercise, so you'll be boned up on that. Other side, fake right, throw left, step around, left knee goes on the belly. Fake right, throw left, fake right, throw left, fake right, throw left. There's 20 seconds left, so 20 Greg seconds. I have an actual timer and I'm still lying to you. No, it is. It's like 17 seconds now, literally. Fake right, throw left. Fake right, throw left. 10 seconds. Okay. That's it. All right, now let's do this. Oh, still standing. I'm gonna do this. I'm offsetting myself. In front of your left foot, put your right hand on the floor. Now it's gonna carry your weight. It's like gorilla walks for those of you that have done that. But on my hand represents my hand on my opponent's ribs as I come around. It keeps them from being able to turn to face me as I come around this way, okay? So that's why I have an open hand. And then I'm just going to the side, okay? Now left hand in front of your right foot. Okay, so this is the move. Your hand carries your weight. It's important because, again, when you're trying to pass my guard and you put your hand on my ribs to walk around this way, I'm going to turn to face you and fight you from here. But if you have some weight here, when you do that, I kind of can't get up onto my side. So I won't be able to defend. That's the thinking behind it. Take your 5 seconds, catch your breath. If you've been talking for the whole minute like me. Okay, right hand in front of your left foot. It carries your weight, right? We're just gonna go side to side. So we're gonna do this for 2 minutes. This is a workout, right? For sure. Hey, Matos. Big lower body workout day for us, guard passing. So you're probably already feeling it in your legs. That's good. We got a minute left. That was not the bell. Keep going. That's not the bell either. That's someone saying what's up on Facebook. 2 minutes is a long time. Turns out. We're down to our last, we're inside of our last 30 seconds. Not the bell. Got about 10 seconds left. Now. Hey, you did it. Okay. Talking to myself. Oh my gosh, didn't think you'd do it. Back steps from 4 points. Okay. Simple movement. Let me catch my breath for 1 sec. Okay. 4 points means your hands and feet are on the floor. Like this. I'm going to put my left knee down, left elbow down, back step. That's the whole move. It's the whole move, back steps. Okay. I'm going to put my right knee down, right elbow comes down, back step. Okay. And we're going to pop back up into 4 point space, which is your hands and your feet on the ground, butt in the air. I'm just going to catch my breath. Hope everyone's doing good today, Saturday, beginning of your weekend. Just for those of you that don't know what day it is, like me, sometimes these days. Okay, 1 second left. Let's do it. Hands on the floor, left knee down, left elbow down, back step. Hop back up. Just do the same side. Same side. Thirty more seconds on this side, a little bit less, actually. Okay, that's it for that side. Other side, so 4 point space. Right knee down, right elbow down, back step, boom, all the way to your hip. Come back up to 4 point space. Right knee down, right elbow down, back step, fall to your hip. When you do this back step, picture the leg you're back stepping with, that you're basically extracting from between their legs. It's a bit of an emergency. Boom. Figure that once you put your elbow down, they know it's going to be a back step. They're going to try to grab with their legs, that lingering leg. So we're trying to get it out of there. A little bit of an emergency. You may even want to kick up, like kind of up in the air with that foot. Make sure that it's hard to catch. Last 3 seconds, 2, 1. Real seconds. Headstands. So I'm not going to expect that you guys back step. We want our bodies to go 90 degrees. Yeah, for sure. For sure, yeah. In fact, I'm almost belly up. Okay, so the headstand is going to be this. I'm going to get on my head and hands, walk my feet to one side, pick up the outside leg. It's my left leg. So go to your left. Pick up your left leg. I'm going to hop to the other side. My left foot is what I'm going to land on. Okay? So I'm going, you can go to whatever horizon you want. okay? But that's going to be the movement. On your head, feet walk left. The outside leg leaves the ground, and it's the one to land on the ground. And you may be on one foot for the rest of the drill. You may never actually put two down again, but that's okay. So let's get started together. This is the one I'm not going to do for the full 2 minutes. Okay, so walk my feet left, left foot leaves the ground, and I jump to my left foot. Now I jump from left foot to right foot. The outside foot is always the one that lands first. Even if it's little steps, that's okay too. You don't have to do giant grand motions, okay? Get your last 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, yeah, good. That was a minute on those. Now, we're going to practice our hand and leg setup for a single leg stack pass, okay? Assuming gi. I'm going to take 2 lapels, put them in one hand, my right hand, as I pass left. Two lapels become 1. Now, turn this hand, heel of your hand on the person here. Floor will be the person, right? 2 become 1. Hand on the person, heel of your hand. Other hand on their hip bone. That's going to stop them from raising their hips to follow you when you start to back up. Backing up isn't something we just do. I'm going to open the outside leg, then center this knee, and then I'm going to do my windshield wipe to stand at my knee. 2 become 1. Boom. Hand on the hip. Okay. Try to get in frame for Facebook. Okay. Now open, center, and my toe goes out, and my knee rolls over my toe. Something in contact with the ground always for that last piece. 2 become 1. Hand, hip, open, center, swipe, and wipe my knee to the ceiling. Okay. Let's do it together. We're going to do the whole time on the one side. So you'll really have it down. 2 on 1 becomes 1 on 2. 2 on 2, right? The lapels, one hand gets both. Other hand to the hip bone. Open your back knee. Center. Now, keep your posture, like keep your head up. This opens, and then you get to here, okay? 2, become 1, and then I'm here. Boom. I'm gonna open my back knee, center, swipe, and wipe my knee to the ceiling. You want posture. You want to be up here with your head. 2, become 1, hand on the hip. Open, center, swipe my foot across the ground. Still in contact with the ground with my big toe. I swipe, turn my knee over. And I'm up here. 2, become 1, boom, hand on the hip. Open, center, swipe, bring your knee up. And then we're gonna do our pass in the next round, right? 2, become 1, boom. Hand on the hip. Open your back knee before you center. Open this foot, and then keep your big toe on the ground while you open that up. 2, become 1, boom. Hand on the hip. Open, center, swipe, and wipe. Your knee to the ceiling. 2, become 1, boom. Hand on the hip. Open, center, swipe, and wipe. I have like posture, as much posture as I can here. With your hands on the floor, it's not going to look like a lot of posture. You'll have 6 to 10 inches of like thickness of a partner. 2 on 1, boom. That'll make it even higher when you actually do it. But for our purposes, just be flexing your spinal muscles, extensors, so that you're working on posture. 2 on 1, 1 on 1, boom. Open, center, swipe, and wipe. Again, I'm trying to be up. Good. 2 on 1, 1 on 2. Hand on the hip. Open, center, swipe, 1 on the ground. Big toe still on the ground. It's a hinge. That's how I get up. Last one, 2 on 1, boom. Hand on the hip. Open, center, swipe, and wipe. From here, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this hand toward my palm, toward my stomach, in between their legs. But I'm never going to go alone. I never go wrist deep in there without my elbow also falling. To get your elbow to go inside, it's not just this. Just turn palm up. It's a very good way to do that. So I'm going to do this. My hand goes in, my elbow goes in. Now, I'm going to put my forearm, which is on one of their legs, on the floor. That's me opening their legs up this way, boom. Or that's me tilting so the other leg follows and I can get it on my shoulder. Okay, that's right elbow, right knee on the floor. Now I'm going to put left knee, left elbow on the floor while the right ones come up, and then you're stacking. Okay, so from where we ended up, which was here, I'm going to put this hand in and the elbow. Elbow and knee on the floor, grab the invisible lapel, other elbow and knee on the floor. That's your stack. So the whole movement. 2 on 1, boom, boom. Here. These go inside. These go inside. Pin with your elbow. Switch. Which knee and elbow you're on the floor. Let's do the whole thing. 2 on 1, 1. Hip bone. Open, center, swipe and wipe it right here. This hand and elbow go in at the same time. Now your elbow pushes their knee to the floor. I'm on my right knee and elbow. I'm going to grab their invisible collar, and then I'm going to go right knee comes off the floor as I switch to my left knee and elbow. 2 collars, 1. Hand on the hip, open, center, swipe and wipe. I'm here. Now my hand and elbow go inside. Boom, elbow pushes to the ground. Grab the collar, and I'm just switching which knee is up, which knee is down, and switching to my left elbow from my right. 2 lapels become 1. Hand on the hip, open, center, swipe and wipe. Hand and elbow enter. Push the leg to the ground. Now I have my right knee and elbow on the ground. Grab their invisible collar, and I'm going to switch. That's me progressing forward, putting weight on my opponent, stacking them up. 2 on 1, 1. Hand on the hip, open, center, swipe and wipe. Now we're here. Hand and elbow go inside. Pin the leg with your right elbow. Grab the lapel. Palm down here. Switch. Boom. Now I'm progressing forward, stacking my guy's knee toward his face. Okay, we got another 40 seconds on this. 2 on 1, 1. Hand on the hip. Open, center, swipe and wipe. Hand and elbow go inside because I'm going to use my elbow. I'm going to pin that leg, grab the collar, and switch. Me moving forward. Did I do that sound effect every time? I think it every time. 2 collars. Become 1. Hand on the hip. Open, center, swipe and wipe. From here, both of these go in. Boom, palm up, and then I pin their leg, grab the collar, progress while stacking. And we're probably on our last one. 2 become 1. Boom, hand on the hip, open, center, swipe and wipe. These in, pin, and stack. Okay, that's it for Tyson. Please don't lick. This is disgusting. Disgusting habit you got there. Okay, you didn't get it from me. All right, next one. That's a complete single stack. Let's look at a double stack. Double stack pass. Hey. Double stack pass. I'm going to do this. Hands on the abdomen. Back myself up a little bit. Hollow my stomach out. So it looks like this. Hands on the abdomen. Back myself up. Hollow myself out. And then my hands can go in. Let me face you again. I'm hollowed out. My 2 hands go in on one side. Okay. And I'm going to pin one of their legs to the floor, but never alone. I always step this knee up. That's pinning their hip. Okay. Now one hand goes across and underneath them. And I hold on to their belt with each hand. Now I'm going to do a row. This is my back muscles to pull their hips onto my hips. I'm going to hip forward and bring my head in there. Right now their legs go sort of flying. Bring my head around to their hip. And now I'm inside mount. And I actually don't have to move my knees to end up inside mount. Okay, so let's do it. It's going to be hands on the abdomen, back up, hollow out. Shoot your hands under. Let's do it together. Starting from here. Hands on the abdomen. Back your leg up. Hollow yourself out. Now there's a little space for this, even if their legs didn't break. Step up here. Their legs still might not have broken. This hand goes across underneath, and I get the belt and center back up, facing the same way as when I started. Their legs still might not have opened. I row, do a row, pull them onto me. Now I hip forward, and their legs are going to go forward. I'm going to bring my head around them, and then I'm going to gather them like a little baby in my arms. Okay, let's do it. Hands on the abdomen. Back up. Hollow yourself out. Shoot your arms underneath and step this leg up right away. Now this elbow cuts back. This hand comes underneath, and I get the belt in each hand on either side of their hips. Sit up and do a row. Pull them onto you. Hip forward, head around. Gather them for their bassinet for sleep time. Okay, hands on the ground. Hollow yourself out. Shoot your hands in. Step this leg up. Hand comes across and underneath. This is not new to my students. Hold on to the belt. This part might be. Do a row to pull their hips onto your hips. Hip way forward, and your head comes around to their belt beside their legs, and then you gather them up. Okay? Hands on, hey, my friend, come on now. Hands on the ground. Back up, hollow out, thank you. Shoot your hands underneath, knee up, hand across, grab the belt. Okay? Do a row. Hip in, here to their belt, and then you'll gather them up here. We'll last probably 2. Back up, hollow out. Shoot your arms under, knee comes up, hand comes across and under, get their belt. That way they won't go anywhere until you square up now. Do a row, pull them onto you. Big hip forward. Hips as far forward as you can. Head around the side, gather them up. Last one, hollow out. Great space, whoops. Knee comes up now. Hand comes across, get the belt, get the belt. Don't let them go anywhere. They're gonna try to wiggle away from you. Do a row, pull them onto your waist, push forward, ear around, and that's our double underpass as we do it. Okay, so now we're gonna do that's a stacking pass, which is a way of going under the legs. Right? Double under, single under, we're going under the legs. Toreador, we're going around the legs, okay? Now we're gonna go over the legs. It's another type of pass, another sort of kingdom of passes, phylum, I don't know. I'm gonna put my hand on their inside knee, lean away from my hand until my arm is straight, and then lean on my arm. It's actually very effective. You don't have to be super strong. Hand on the leg, lean away, boom. Now I'm gonna do this. Step over the knee you just pinned with your knee. Grab their head, and it's a back step, same back step we did before. To end this movement after the back step, grab their pant leg, and you're gonna throw it to the other side. The luggage in the trunk, Pedro Sauer would say, okay? So I lean away and pin, knee over, grab the head and back step. Now this, pick up their leg, throw it in the trunk. Okay, we're gonna do them together, and we're gonna do them on both sides. You never know which side you'll get the opening for on this. Hand on the inner thigh, lean away. So your arm should be straight. Now use the structure of your arm to pin that leg. Knee comes over, head, grab the head with your hand, back step. That's the last leg escaping, we talked about before. Now grab their inner pant leg. This would be his left leg. Picking it up, throwing it to the other side, and that last movement does this to him. I pick it up, throw it to the other side. Now he's facing away from you. That's what you want, okay? At the end of this move, lean away from a stiff arm, pin. Knee over, grab the head and back step. Pick up their leg. You can scoop under it for no-gi and throw them to the other side. Again, like a little baby. Hand on their inner thigh, pin. Knee over, come under the head, back step. Throw the luggage in the trunk. Okay, lean away, pin, knee comes over that, come under their head, back step, throw their leg, so they're fetal style, facing away from you, which is what you want. Okay, that's it for that side. Let's do the other side, okay? So lean away from this hand. I'm gonna push down, this knee comes over, underhook the head and back step, pick up their leg, throw it onto the other side. Okay, one more time. I lean away from a stiff arm, push their leg down, step over with that knee, grab their head underneath, and back step. That's the last leg to escape. Now pick this up. I've gone over their legs. So it makes this an over type pass. Pin, step, scoop the head, back step, luggage in the trunk. Make sense? Stiff arm. Pin, step, scoop the head, back step, luggage in the trunk. So pin, step, scoop, back step, luggage in the trunk. Pin, step, scoop, back step, luggage in the trunk. This is a movement I already feel more efficient at. It's the point of doing this because that's my weird side. Okay, so let's do the far knee pass. That's a near knee pass of the over the leg sort of variety, right? Near knee. Now let's do a far knee or a cross knee pass, okay? It's gonna look like this. Starts the same way. We're going to pin it just the same way. But then I'm going to put my other hand on the ground. I pin their leg. Put this hand on the ground. This will be behind their hips. That's so they can't hip out when I do the next movement, which is this. I'm going to hop up into like a runner's stance. So what that looks like is this. I pin the leg, put my hand out, and I hop up into a runner's stance. And now this knee, which is already penetrating, is going to finish penetrating over their leg. I'm going to bring my head way across their body to land here. So let me show you that. From this angle, pin the leg, both hands down, runner stance. This knee is already ready to penetrate, so I do. But I want on their two hemispheres, I want my head on the farther side as soon as possible because then I have one knee on the floor and I'm just unfurling into side mount. Okay, so hand on the inner knee, pin, runner position, lead with your head. You'll get up into one of these heavy side mounts. Okay. And two hands on the ground, runner stance. I just drive this knee in. I go to side mount from there. Stiff arm, pin, runner stance, penetrate, bring your head across. You gotta lead with your head, like a skateboarder or snowboarder. Trying to do a 360. You gotta commit. Your head, throwing your head to the other side is your commitment that I'm gonna land across this guy's body no matter what when we're done. Right? So pin, hand on the floor, runner stance, penetrate, head to the other side. Good. Okay. One more on this side. Pin, 2 hands, go. Other side, right? So I'm gonna lean away, pin this leg, put this hand behind the hips. You know, I prefer you get awesome at this on one side if there's any questions. So keep doing that other side if you wanna ignore this. And now I'm gonna cut with this knee, leaning my head to this side. Okay, lean, pin. The good thing about being ambidextrous to this is it does challenge you to, for one side of your body, to teach the other side, and that's what's going on for me. Because I only go over on the right and under on the left. That's my passing style. It's different on each side. Okay, lean away, pin, running style. But I should switch that up. I should switch it up. My partner's getting to know me. Lean away, stiff arm, 2 arms down, arm stance. Penetrate this knee, drive the head. There's your side mount. We got time for one more. Lean away, pin, runner stance. Penetrate that knee. There's your side mount. Okay. Near knee, far knee. Wrist and elbow. Okay, so let's do the standing alio guard pass. This is actually in the whites and blue, but we're gonna do it this way. You can do this gi or no gi, but let's do it. Let's do it gi. Imagine it's gi. What I want to do is control. Here are his 2 arms in front of me. Here's his head, his 2 arms. I'm going to grab this arm over here and center it on his belly. So I'm going to do this. So I'm going to grab this, center it on his belly. Now I'm safe to step up on this side first. Ton of posture while you do this. You're not going to get up like this. Ton of posture. Okay. When you're up, grab his lapels. Each of his lapels here and here. Grab his lapels. Walk forward till your feet are belt deep, and pinch your knees together. Now I've pinched his legs, and his feet should be sticking out. That'll break the legs if they weren't already. I'm going to swim back underneath and then watch my hand and knee go to the ground as I get deeper in the collar. And now I've passed. My other leg was already behind his butt, right? So grab his arm, pin, stand up with a ton of posture. Straight up, grab the lapels, walk forward, pinch, big swim, and now I'm going to pass like this. Okay, so this is another stack pass. Let's do it together. I'm going to have catch his arm, pin it to his belly. Step up on the trapped elbow side first. Lots of posture as you do this. Grab 2 lapels. Walk forward and pinch your knees. Hips are forward. Back, swing back over his foot. And then you're going to reach into this collar you're pulling to feed yourself. Okay, let's do it again. Grab his arm, pin. This side first. Grab lapels. Walk forward, pinch your knees. Big swim right here. And I'm feeding my thumb deep in the collar. With this hand's already holding, I'm feeding this deeper. Okay? Grab his arm, pin, left side first, stand up, get the lapels, walk forward and pinch, swim back. I'm coming in here. Grab his arm, pin, left side first, grab his lapels, walk forward, hips. My hips have to come forward. I can't just pinch. I have to, so my back is straight. Swing back and come underneath. Let's do this only on one side. I think this is the stacking side for most people when they start. So do your same stacking side. Grab his arm, pin, left foot, right foot, get lapels, walk forward, pinch, and hips forward. What happens there is I go from this position to this position. See how I'm more upright. It's harder to break me down, and then I'm doing this. Okay, I'll do another one sideways. Grab his arm, pin, step up on that side first, get the lapels, walk forward, oop, swim back, and pass right there. Okay, got another 20 seconds. Get your last couple of these. Grab his arm, pin, left, right, lapels, walk forward and pinch, swim, and pass. Grab his arm, pin, left, right, collars, walk forward, pinch, swim. Okay, this is a fantastic pass it's a good standing option. First standing pass I ever learned was this one here. Okay, sit down with that, do that, same side grip. Oh, okay, let's do this. Now we're gonna stand up to headquarters position. Headquarters position, if you remember, is like a crouching, you're crouching inside their guard sitting on their foot. So we're gonna do it this way. I'm gonna grab now the same side wrist cuff, and I'm gonna step up on that side first, because I've got control of this hand. Stand up, now pull this arm up. You wanna hang him by the one arm. He should be like, oh, like you're pulling his arm. This elbow, push his knee down, and then grab his collar. Now let go of his hand, his foot is here, find his top of his high tops, push it, and then sit on his foot. And I'm holding his collar, crouching. We're just getting into headquarters position. One more time. Same side cuff. Hold on to it, stand up on that side first. hang him by the cuff. Use your elbow to push his leg down, hold the collar. Reach back for his high top, push it down, and sit on it. You should have good posture in a crouch like this. Okay? We'll do it together. Grab the same side cuff. Control it. All right? I'm going to stand up on that side first. Pull. Now I'm pulling so that he's way like this. Now my elbow pushes his knee down. That'll break his guard. Step forward. Hold his collar. Let go of his hand. Find his high top. The tongue of his high tops. Push it down and sit on it right here. Okay? Same side cuff. All right, get control of that. Step up on that side first. Pick it up. Push down here. Okay? Finish this. Hold the collar. Find the tongue of his high tops. Push it down and sit on his foot. You'll end up in a crouch right here. Okay? Find the same side cuff. Control it. He can't grab your foot while you stand up if you have his hand. You stand up the rest of the way, and you're going to pick him up so he's stretched out by the arm. You're going to push his leg down with this. I'm using really my forearm, pinning it, holding onto the collar. I'm outside my knee with my elbow. Now let go of his hand. Push his tongue of his sneaker. Sit on it to a crouch. Give me one sec. Same side cuff. Step up on that side first. Pick it up. Push his knee down. Hold onto his collar. Now let go of his hand. Go to his foot. Push it into under your butt where you're going to sit. Okay, got another 30 seconds so we can get at least another couple of these. Hold the wrist, control it, step up on that side, push this down, get their collar, let go, step over his leg and sit on his foot. Okay, cuff, stand, pick up his hand, push down his leg, hold onto his collar here, push the tongue of his sneaker down, step over, sit on his foot. This should be a comfortable position to end in. Last one. Cuff, stand, stretch, and push down. Get the collar, push the foot, and sit on it. Okay. So from this one, we can start from a crouch. This crouch represents me sitting on his foot, and you want to be sitting low, head high. Hold the collar, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to hold on to his two knees are sort of over here and here. And I'm going to hold on to the outside of this one while I hold his collar. Elbows outside my knee. My elbow outside my knee. Hold his pants. I'm going to do this. I'm going to step up under my fist, kick back, push his leg across, and there's our pass. Actually, there's an X pass. It's because there's an X in my arms for a moment. So crouching, right? Hold on to his collar. Put your elbow should be outside his knee. That's how we got here. Okay. Now hold his knee, step, kick back, push this across. There's your X, and now I'm knee and belly. Let me do this sideways so you see that too. I'm crouching. I'm here. I'm going to just hold on to his knee. Step forward so I have balance while I kick back. Your leg should be kind of high. Push this across. Put your knee here. That's most of our pass. Okay, let's do it together. Starting from a crouch. Hold on to the collar. Put your elbow outside your knee. That's where it should be. Hold his knee. A little step with my left foot. Now push this across. I'm standing on one leg. My leg is back. And then I put my knee down, and I'm in knee on belly. Okay, from a crouch. Elbow outside your knee, holding his collar. You're going to hold on to his pant leg. Step forward. Kick back, push across. Very simple X pass. We can even just do it, like this. But this is from headquarters. We're sitting on his foot. My elbow's outside my knee, holding his collar. Grab the outside of his pant leg, should be right here. Step for balance, kick back, push across, put your shin against his femur. Okay. Always thinking skeletally. From a crouch, elbow outside your knee, hold his pant leg, step, kick back, and cross to knee and belly. From here, there's a little crack every time. Elbow outside your knee, hold on to the collar, hold his pants. Balance step, crack. Step back, cross. Boom. You feel like that yet? Elbow outside my knee, hold on to his collar, hold his knee. Balance step, kick back, cross. And I'm end up in my X guard. We're only going to be doing this one side, just so you guys know. Elbow on the outside, hold on to his knee. Balance step, kick back, cross. That's the X pass. I'm going to change my angle a little bit, not fully 90. Here, grab his pant leg. Balance step, kick back, push this across. Knee and belly. Change my angle one more time. I'm here, holding onto his knee. Step, kick back, push that across, and I'm here. Last 20 seconds, so we can fit 17 more of these. Just kidding. Elbow outside your knee, hold his collar, hold his pant leg. Step, kick back, cross It's our X pass, probably last one or two. Hold the collar, hold the pant, step, kick back, cross, pass. This is the last one. Hold the lapel, hold his knee, step, kick back, cross, knee and belly. Okay, good. That's the X pass from headquarters. The last two that we're doing. Let's say I'm in this crouch, holding on here, and I want to do the X pass, but I can't kick this leg back because he's holding onto my heel back here. The movement we're doing is side smash. Don't worry about the how or why if it's not immediately clear. But my elbow's still outside. I'm holding his lapel. I'm holding his pant leg, just like I was. This time, I'm going to pick my butt up and put my knee down, facing totally sideways. This is under his butt, actually. And now I'm going to, I just sort of blah into side mount. Let me see if I can get further back for the Facebook crew. Elbows outside my knee. I'm here. I hold his knee. I would kick this leg back for an X pass, but I can't because he's holding my ankle. So I'm going to do this. Put your knee behind his butt this way. So it looks like I'm going to go this way. But instead of going this way, this epitomizes that head leading thing I was talking about before. I lead with my head, rotate over my left knee, and I end up in a sort of a frog position right here. Doesn't look like much to rep, but worth practicing the movement because this is a really good pass because it's really common someone would hold your leg. So I go here. That's it. Cut my knee this way, bring my head this way. That's the whole move. Hold on. I would kick back, but I can't. So I put my knee behind his butt. I go here. Okay. Feet ultimately shouldn't be in the air. I don't have enough room to put them down into like frog feet. So that's ultimately what you want. Maybe I do. Let me try. Okay. So I go here. Leave my head. Boom. Yeah, I do. And I should end up in frog feet. In inner ankles on the floor, frog feet. Is this, for the Facebook people, this with both feet. This. Okay? So I'm here, can't kick back, so I put my knee behind his butt. Looks like I'm going that way, but then I cut this way to frog on top, side now. Frog feet. Hold on. I would kick back, but he's holding on to my heel, so I put my knee down instead. Bring my head this way. Going to frog. Just doing one side, so we got plenty of time. Elbow outside, hold the lapel. I would kick back, but I can't. Knee down this way. Important that you know that knee is not cutting across the thigh. It's behind his butt. And it breaks the hand grip on my foot real nice, you'll see. This knee goes down. And I go here, to frog. I'll start here. A lot of knee stuff. Going on. Hold the lapel, hold the knee pant, crack every time. Boom. Okay, the reason I'm catching myself here is because I can't do a frog if my hips are on the floor. That's when Greg's hips explode. Okay, last one. Boom. Okay, it's a simple movement and very effective when they're holding onto your heel, so you can't hit an X pass. That's Tyson decompressing. Okay. Last is a knee cut. If you got any resistance, this is the last one. If I got any resistance, cutting this way, I want to cut my knee this way and cut my head this way, right? What I just did. But if I can't, smash his legs down. That's actually what happened underneath me. What happened underneath me was when I did this, I brought his legs across and his knees got smashed here. That's why it's called side smash. And then I'm straddling him. But if a guy is resistant to letting you close this down by smashing down, bringing your weight over here, and he opens it. He opens himself, of course, to a knee cut on the other side. I don't know if it's of course, but he does. So hold on. I start to go this way, but he opens his knees. So I'm just going to go here. This is just me sliding my knee across his thigh, and then I'm going to take side mount from there. The movement itself, super small, super simple, but if you can use your imagination to help you practice your timing, it's going to be helpful, right? So I was here, I was gonna go this way, but I can't smash it. He opens his legs, he pulls his legs apart. I'm holding one here, one here. When he opens them this way, I just slide this knee in. And again, leading with my head, I should be able to get myself into side mount. There's one other piece that you could add, actually for even a little more juice, is when I start to go this way, and he opens his legs, boom, and I go here, you can now let go of his pant leg, right? You're not gonna hold on to his pant leg. Pick up his cuff, and lift his cuff to slide into side mount under his armpit. So let's do that as we rep, right? Okay, so I start to go this way, but he opens up, so I can't, so I go this way. My knee cuts in, now I let go. If find his cup of his hand, and pick it up and slide yourself in. Okay? We're here. Start to go this way, but he opens, so I knee cut. Find his cuff, pick it up, slide myself under his armpit before I square up to side mount. But here, start to go this way, but he opens, so I knee cut. It's just me sitting on my side, hip essentially. Pick up his wrist, slide up into his armpit, and then turn over to side mount. Okay. He puts me there practically. Pick up his wrist, slide into his armpit. We're good. Last 30 seconds of the whole workout, guys. Stay with it, right? I go to do this, but he opens, so I knee cut. Pick up his cuff, slide in. I could even have slid better that time. Let me do this. So you go this way, and then I knee cut, find his cuff. Really slide your hips underneath. This is picking up so you can get deep, then turn over. Okay, you only get to hear my knee one more time. There it is. Sorry, it's the last one. Grand finale. Slide up in. Oh, threw one more in for you. It's an encore. Okay, that's it for our workout. We did a 40-minute workout. We covered 15 movements, maybe 14. We covered 14 or 15 movements, all about guard passing. If you remember, we talked about 3 kinds of passing. One was going under their leg, like those stack passes, including the standing alio pass. We went over their legs, like when we pinned it and stepped over with either knee, those. And then we also went around. So when we were doing knee toreador pass, one of the very first movement that we did. This last one that we did, we're going over their legs as well. All this HQ stuff. Rafael Lovato Jr. is the guy to check out if you like that stuff, but that's the idea. Anything you can't imagine because you're like, can't quite picture what he's talking about here with what the guy's doing. Anything like that for you, don't worry about it. Do as closely a resembling movement as possible to me, and you'll be, when you see the move, when you learn the move, especially my students in class, you'll be like, oh, okay. Not only will you be like, oh, I get it now, but you'll actually already have some of the reflexes you need for the movement. So that's why it's so helpful. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. It's Saturday morning. Have a good lunch. Have a good rest of your day. If you're doing the PMA 30-day challenge, don't forget to do your 10 minutes of meditation, or I hope you woke up early if that's your thing, or, you know, I got to do my first set of 25 push-ups, and stick with it for 30 days. And let's come out of this month way better at something that we want to be better at, right? All right. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in. That's it for Facebook and YouTube. Thank you guys for being here and stream. Take care.